Hi, I wanted to share with you today a beautiful healing meditation for healing our relationship with our mothers. This is from Bert Hellinger's book, Laws of Healing. Bert Hellinger was the founder of Family Constellations. So, the most intimate relationship that we experienced in our life was the relationship with our mother. She gave us life, we grew in her womb. And it's important that to know that our relationship to our mother continues in the way that we relate to other people, the way that we relate to our life partner, to our children, and then very importantly, the way we relate to our own bodies. So I would like to first guide you through a visualization to understand, to feel in your body how you are relating right now to your mother. So close your eyes if you're comfortable and settle down and calmly sink back into your childhood. Just being here with yourself until you perceive yourself with your mother. See, feel, sense her facing you. And as you see her there in your mind's eye, notice, what is your inner movement when you stand before her? Are you drawn to her? Are you able to go towards her lightheartedly? Do you feel ready to embrace her? Or do you pull back? If you feel you want to withdraw, pause. Notice if you feel frozen or if you want to step back. After a while or right away, you might feel some pain, but you might not know why. You might not know the source of this pain or the separation that happened between you and your mother. As a child, we relied on our mother. We wanted her. But sometimes we could not go to her, or she could not come to us. What went on inside of us then? What were the feelings, the rage, the grief, the pain? Did we perhaps give up on her at that moment? Did we decide not to return to her in order to avoid feeling that loss again? Whatever the circumstances were that separated us from her, perhaps just for a little while, to us, it was an eternity. And instead of going to her, we held back from her, frozen. We did not want to feel that pain again. How do we find our way back to our mother? How do we find this joy of living again? Let's walk this path together in a meditation now. Go inside, back to the time before the experience of painful separation from your mother, when you felt close to her in every regard, safe and at ease with her. Go back to the time when she carried you in her womb, at one with her in everything, with her breath, her heartbeat, at one with her anticipation, at one with her concerns, her fears, her hopes, and her readiness to take on the risk of birth. Suddenly, it became too cramped in her womb. Even though we still felt at home, we were compelled to get out. So we were born to see the light of the world under intense strain in a struggle for us and for our mother. And suddenly we were there, somewhere else. Instantly we were back with her, in her arms. We came back to her beating heart, to her breast. We drank and fell asleep in her arms. Then the long time of constant care for us began. Day and night, our mother or our father watched over us to make sure we were all right. When they were not by our side, other kind people were with us, such as a grandmother, grandfather, older siblings, or uncles and aunts. We were part of a big family. What a rich and happy time. Now we make ourselves wide open to these experiences in us. We give them space so we can feel like we did then, well cared for and safely at home. And with these happy experiences in our heart and in our feeling, we look into our mother's eyes. She is standing at a little distance, and we stand facing her. And we feel what changed in us after the experience of separation and the pain of it. Remembering the blissful time of the beginning and the deep love we received from her and that we found day by day, again and again. When we wanted to be close to her, we muster up the courage to take a little step towards her, one step beyond the pain of separation, beyond the trauma of separation. And once we have succeeded in taking this first little step, we take a deep breath. As we pause, we keep on looking into her eyes until we find the courage and strength for the next little step towards her. And then for another one, and one more, until we happily fall into her arms, finally at home with her again.